offering our most humble and reverential pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. Respected viewers, it gives immense pleasure in again seeing you all in live today for 97th Satsangh blessed by our beloved Bhagwan. So it is indeed a great opportunity for us to have one more Satsang today, and we are in next 2 to 3 days we are going to witness the 100th Satsang. So thanking Bhagwan for having being with us throughout this journey and yet another opportunity for us today. So Swami எப்பயுமே சொல்லுவார் சத்சங்கத்வே நிட்சங்கத்வம் நிட்சங்கத்வே நிர்மோகத்வம் நிர்மோகத்வே நிச்சல தத்துவம் நிச்சல தத்துவே ஜீவன் முக்தி அப்படின்னு சுவாமி வந்துட்டு எப்பயுமே அந்த பாட்டுல சொல்லுவார். சோ அதே மாதிரி அதுக்கு என்ன மீனிங், சத்சங்கத்திலே எப்பயுமே இருந்தால் நம்ம வந்துட்டு மத்த எல்லா விஷயத்தையுமே வந்துட்டு மறந்துடுவோம். சுவாமியோட கம்பெனி, சுவாமியோட குட் கம்பெனிஸ்லயே இருந்தா we tend to forget everything else. எப்பயுமே சத்சங்கம் குட் கம்பெனிலே இருந்து அது வந்துட்டு மத்த எல்லா அட்டாச்மெண்ட், மத்த எல்லா டில்யூஷன், மத்த அன்வேவரிங் மைண்ட், மத்த அன்ஸ்டெடியான விஷயங்கள் எல்லாத்தையுமே வந்துட்டு சுவாமி வந்துட்டு நீக்கிடுவார். சோ அதுக்காக தான் வந்துட்டு எப்பயுமே சத்சங்கத்திலே இருங்க, எப்பயுமே குட் கான்டாக்ட்ஸ்ல இருங்கன்னு சுவாமி எப்பயுமே சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தார். சோ அதெல்லாம் போக 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 எல்லாமே டில்யூஷன் எல்லாமே எண்ட் ஆகி கடைசியில வி அட்டைன் த முக்தி, ஜீவன் முக்தி. அதுதான் வந்துட்டு சுவாமி எதிர்பார்க்கிறார். சுவாமி அதுக்காக தான் இந்த சத்சங்கத்தை கொடுத்திருக்காரு, அதுக்காக தான் இந்த ஆர்கனைசேஷன் கொடுத்திருக்காரு. So thanking Bhagwan again for this wonderful opportunity yet today, and we have a wonderful speaker today with us who is Shri.Prabhakaran uncle, Prabhakaran Nair indeed. So we warmly welcome Prabhakaran uncle today. So just a few brief about Prabhakaran uncle. Prabhakaran uncle is actually Kerala State Vice President. So he's currently serving as Kerala State Vice President now, and he's actually Prabhakaran is son of late Sri P. Kunjumar Nair, document writer Kanhangad, and also founder chairman of Sri Sathya Sai Seva Samiti in Kanhangad, Kerala during 1970s. So அவங்க அப்பா வந்துட்டு late 1970s he was part of Sathya Sai Seva Organization, and his mother Shamala Amma was a great lead singer and also a Balvikas guru. She has released many CD songs on Swami, and also she is blessed to sing before Swami and all on many occasions. And Bhagwan avangaloda family la vandu has blessed his grandmother. We have indeed heard many occasions of Swami canceling cancel. So inga we have Prabhakaran uncle where his grandmother has been cured by cancer, and he'll be sharing us the experience of that particular incident. So he has been working in Fluid Control Research Institute, FCRI, which is commonly known as, for last 33 years. He is instrumental in design execution of the entire campus of FCRI. The year 2020 is his 51st year in the fold of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. He is celebrating this golden jubilee in the golden jubilee year of Balvikas. He entered as Balvikas child 50 years back, and thereafter served Bhagwan in many portfolios in the organization, and now currently serving as Kerala State Vice President. He was selected and was presented the Best Balvikas Alumni Award in the year 2015 January in Prasanthi Nilayam in Bhagwan Sannidhi. He is resource person in the field of education, regular guest speaker in many educational institutions in the state of Kerala. He has conducted training programs in more than 100 high schools, HSS, and colleges for teachers, students, and parents in the last 25 years. He is diploma holder in the field of education in EHV and Indian culture and spirituality. He is also a resource person in education in human values, completed more than 400 classes in value-based living in colleges and other institutions. He has completed more than 300 parenting sessions in the last 10 years. He is the chief coordinator of Balvikas, which is most effective value-based education system, which covers more than 10,000 students and 600 gurus in the state of Kerala. He is regular speaker on positive attitude to professional engineers from different countries for various courses in FCRI Palakkad, and also for students from various educational institutions all over India. He conducts leadership programs for students, teachers, and professionals in various institutions. He is coordinating Sai Karunya in Palakkad, where Swami's Dina Janordhana project and daily Narayan Seva are being conducted. He is also coordinating activities of Sri Sathya Sai English Medium LP School, Koduvayur, Palakkad, where 250 rural students from 1 to 5th standard are given value-based education. Now, without taking much time, I would like to call upon Prabhakaran uncle to take over today's topic of the Divine Sai Shield. Sairam uncle, a warm welcome to you. Sairam.
Sairam. Om Shri Sairam. Shakaram Kalushaharanam Sathya Sai Sarvesham Partivasam Prasanthi Nilayam Bhukti Mukti Pradadam Nityanandam Paramaridam Divya Cheto Vikasam Vande Sai Haranam. Om Shri Sairam. My humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Saima. I express my sincere gratitude to Sri Suresh Chandra, District President of Chennai Metro, also to Sri Sathya Narayanan, District Youth Coordinator of Chennai Metro, expressing my deep gratitude to Sri Chandrasekhar, State President of Chennai Metro, and also to my brother Sri Mukundan Sir, State President of Kerala, for permitting me to talk in this satsang. I am very happy that I am able to participate in this satsang with the devotees of Chennai Metro and all over other. I am asked to share my experiences with the Swami through my journey to the divine organization, or Swami started in 1961 onwards. I understand that this is the 97th satsang in the series of 100. Let me start with a divine experience. I know you all agree. Sai Divine Shield is the apt name for this satsang. Why I gave this is you all agree with that Swami is our divine shield. And in fact, Swami is speaking through all of us. I am not the owner. Swami is having the ownership. Let me start with an experience which you all will cherish. In the Sahasra of Sri Sathya Sai Seva 851st name is Om Shri Sai Shri.Prabhakaran Namaha. I used to chant this Sahasranam 2 to 3 times daily in my childhood. In fact, it's by heart for me. This experience, the experience which I am going to tell, happened in 1989. Exact date is 2th January 1989. I was working at that time as a civil site engineer. It was in a construction site. The construction was shed of about 35 feet height. That shed, one water tank was there. I climbed up to the middle of the tank and Sairam,
sorry, I think there is some network issue
of the building. On one day, on 12th January, I climbed up to the middle of the tank and just put my leg on the top ridge of the asbestos rooftop. Suddenly it collapsed. I could remember only one word. I uttered, Swami, Swami, the balance story was told by my friends. I fell down. It was a construction site. I fell down on a pipeline, and I was uttering Swami, Swami, Swami. I asked Vibhuti. Somebody took Vibhuti from my pocket and put it in my mouth. I was taken to hospital. Doctor told that it was in spinal injury. X-rays were taken, and many hearing the news, many of the Sai devotees assembled there. They started praying for me. At the exact date, my parents in my native, they were about to start to Parthi Seva. From January 15th, we are having Parthi Seva on every year. So just before starting, they got this news. I met with an accident. In the hospital, I was unconscious, but I was crying. So I was beside me. The nurse sister, don't worry, my Swami is with me, my Swami is with me. The doctor asked, who is this Swami? One of my friend replied that he is a Sai devotee. Then the doctor told that, yes, your Swami is with you. Then after 2 days of intense prayer, the doctor told that now you can take him to the medical college hospital. I was taken to Calicut Medical College by train with very difficulty. The doctor, I was seeing Swami's photo on the table of the doctor in Calicut. He advised us to repeat all the X-rays. The X-rays taken from there were inspected by the doctor, and the doctor was a Sai devotee. He was telling, Swami saved you. Don't worry. There is nothing to worry. No injury is seen now. There, in the X-rays taken from Palghat, there were 8 ribs fractured and a crack in the spinal. So, doctor told no medicines is required. You just take rest for 3 months. Only a small fracture in both my hands. With the advice from the doctor, I proceeded to my native, and I was under rest for 3 months. There was absolutely no medicine. Swami saved me. I didn't use the word saving. After 2001, after I became DP, District President of Palghat, because during all this years sadhana, I understood that saving means is a word. What is actually saving? Saving from the bondage, the cycle of death and birth. If he saves only my body, it is not actually saving. So I didn't narrate this story after 2001. Since I was asked by my this Sathya Metro to describe this incident I am describing, I know very well that Swami is always with me. Let me go to my childhood days first. I actually belong to Kasaragod district, the northern districts of Kerala, and the place is called Kanjangad. My father, P. Kunjaramat Nair, was the founder, chairman of the Samiti, who started Samiti in 1969 in Kanjangad. Bhajans were started, and we started to attend the bhajan on all Thursdays in the house of a devotee. Slowly, we also started bhajan in our house on all Mondays. During those days, Swami used to visit Mangalore, which is about 70 kilometers from my native. Uh, During one of the his visit in Mangalore, we all performed a journey, and we could see Swami. We could have the darshan of Swami very near. That was my first darshan of Swami. From that time onwards, we started visiting Parthi almost every month, 5 or 6 times in a year, or sometimes more than that. Bhajan, after the first journey to Parthi, Swami blessed us with Pada Namaskar in the first journey with Pada Namaskar, Darshan, Sparshan and Sambhashan, all the three. After returning from Parthi, we decided to increase the Samiti Bhajan for twice in a week, all Thursdays and Sundays. Monday in our house bhajan. We invite our neighbors for the bhajan, and almost more than 50 were assembling for the weekly bhajan. I still remember the first bhajan I learned. It is heartening, really heartening to remember that bhajan. I may sing that. Om Namah Shivaya Shri Vasudevaya Parabrahma Swarupaya Sathya Sai Om Satya Dharma Rupaya Shanti Prema Swarupaya Shiva Shakti Swarupaya Sathya Sai Om. This is a bhajan. I used to sing this bhajan even now in our Samiti in Palghat. We started the Bal Vikas in 1969 itself during the birth year of Bal Vikas, but there was no Bal Vikas in my native. I had to travel nearly 70 kilometers to Kannur. The then state coordinator of Bal Vikas, Srimati P.K. Malati, she was my guru at that time. She used to take classes every month once, one full day. By the age of around 7, I started my journey till 15th year. That means when I was on SSLC, I became a Balvikas guru. I was taking classes for more than 100 students, Group 1 and Group 2, and even Group 3. During that time, I will narrate one story. When we visited Parthi in 1973 or 74, my parents used to take all of us. We were 4 children. Actually, I am the eldest. I have 2 younger brothers, and I had 2 younger brothers and 1 sister. During a visit at that time, all those who visited Parthi were able to do seva. At that time, a lot of constructions were there in Parthi. Even the North Prasanthi 1 and 1. Not this or South Prasanthi, Old Prashant, or East Prashanthi. All these were not there at that time. Only some trees and garden at that, and we used to sleep under the trees. There was absolutely no theft at all. We can keep our luggage and go away from there. Nobody will touch it. Swami used to come and inspect the seva work. On one fine day, when my parents were engaged in the seva, we children were playing, but we were very hungry. Swami came there by walking and asked, "Did you take food?" We told, "No, Swami." Swami called my mother and scolded, "Hey, why are you making your children hungry? Don't do this." Swami told, "I will give you food." Swami ordered to bring food, and the Lokaikeshwaran stood there more than half an hour. Swami served the food to us, and Swami warned my mother, never, ever repeat this. Don't make your children hungry. My mother took Pada Namaskar and obeyed and agreed for that. It was in the year, I remember it was in the year 1973 or 73, I think. Next, on another occasion, during the session, my youngest brother, Sri Gopalakrishna, at that time, he was from the lap of my mother behind Swami. He was calling Swami, Swami, carrying a small photo of Swami. Swami caught him. At that time, the Mataji, the lady Sevatal volunteer, prevented him from proceeding. Swami told, "Hey, leave him, leave him." Swami called him near. And the communication between the God and the Jiva, they were talking. So after that, this happily, my brother came back to the lap of my mother. My mother tried to know what he has told, what Swami has told. But he was denying, no, 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 I won't tell, like just like that. I must tell the future story now itself. This brother, actually, he was a very bright student. He was the first rank holder in Valvikas. He became an engineer, joined in Wipro. After that, he left to Dubai and started a firm of his own. Then he employed, I think, more than 10 unemployed youths of our districts. We conducted his marriage in 1998. On the 14th day of this marriage, both of them, the bride and my brother, they proceeded to have a darshan at Mukambi, Kollur Mukambi. On the way, they visited the Muradeshwar temple, Shiva temple, which was very favorite for him. He used to go there earlier also. On that day, when they were washing their legs before entering the temple, a huge tsunami wave came and took both of them. It was a long story. I'm not telling all the details. So both of them lost their life. The bodies were taken back only after 3 days to my native. Thousands of people came there, and we were all singing Sai Gayatri and Bhajan. I don't know how my parents could bear the loss. Only because of their unflinching faith in Swami, we could do this. I was actually afraid of whether they will do some mischief. It was a scene like that. But Swami saved us. Swami gave us courage to face the life. Even though my brother is not with us. We all cherish the few good memories with him. Okay, let me go back to my Balvikas days. Uh, I was the fortunate Balvika student in 1975, in which year the first Ishwaramba Day celebration was celebrated in Kannur district in the town of Payyanur, and I was holding the flag. The famous rally song, the first rally song. Sai Sai Jipte Chalo Bolo Milkar Sairam Mahamandra Hai Mahanam Hai Yuga Yuga Ka Hai E Avatar. Uh, I still know the lines of all these rally songs. Balvikas, I continued for 30 years. During one of those days in 1979, I was asked to write one examination. I don't know for what purpose it was there. More than 500 students assembled and they wrote the examination. The examination was the test paper was very strict. Each student was having different question paper. It was stapled. When I opened the question paper, I got that subject, the Gita. I must mention here, from my third standard onwards, I used to read Bhagavad Gita, which was presented by my father, who used to chant for 3 hours daily from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. This sadhana he continued till he was 88 for 50 years. So this in the Gita, in the 4th chapter, the Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, I was very fond of this chapter because it describes the avatar. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyudhanam dharmasya tadatmanam sujamaham paritranaya sadhunam vinachaya chadushkudam dharma samsthavanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. I used to sing, I used to chant this chapter daily. Imam Vyosade Yogam, Proktavanakamavyam, Vivaswan Manmehaha, Manirikvakave Bravil. The Malayalam meaning also I used to chant Anashuramaya Yotnyan Suranai Kundupadeshtu. Just like that, a singing mode I used to chant. This helped me in the test paper. I wrote about 20 shlokas of that chapter in that examination, and the meaning also in my very bad English at that time. Even now, I am not claiming my English is very good. Swami blessed me. I was the only student who was selected from that 500 children, boy student. One girl student also was selected. After the examination only, I came to know that why this examination was conducted. It was conducted as an entrance test for selecting the students for the summer course in 1979, which was held in Brindavan from May 20th onwards. But unfortunately, on that day, my pre-degree practical exam was there. So I could not start on the previous day, that is May 19th. So I decided to start at least on 20th. That was my first journey without my parents. So I started to Bangalore, Whitefield, directly from college, immediately after the examination. Entered the Brindavan campus. I was not allowed. Professor Sachdev, who was the coordinator of the summer course, he told me bluntly, no, the inauguration was over yesterday. You are not permitted. You can go back. With very heavy heart, I just returned. I was praying, Swami. Why, Swami? Why I was not selected? Swami, please please Swami. When I reached near that Kadagodi level cross gate, one Sevadal was running behind me and asking me, "Hey, you are called back." I don't know what happened. I went back. Professor Sachidev told, "You are admitted. You can go." Even now, I don't know what was the reason. The days where I can't even express my gratitude to Swami for those days. I cherish the memories of that sweet days. Uh, our daily our day began with the Onkaram Shri.Prabhakaran and Nakara Sankirtan also, daily Nakara Sankirtan also was there. Swami was giving darshan from tribe Vrindavan daily, just like the rising sun. We could see his face blessing all of us. This happened every day. And after breakfast, we all were taken to different slums in and around Bangalore. We could carry lot of seva work, even in cleaning of septic tanks. More than 50 villages we had cleaned at that time. On one fine day, Swami came and distributed prasadam to each one of us. Swami appreciated all of us. On another day, Swami came and distributed ice cream. I could even get ice cream to my mouth from the divine hands. In the afternoon, we were having different sessions in the auditorium. After the heavy body work in the morning time, most of the students used to sleep at that time. Swami has Swami used to come from behind and just he cover our eyes when we were sleeping. And when we wake up and see Swami, see the Brahmanda Nayaka is standing in front of all of us. This continued for more than 1 month. During that time, every day night there was sessions by the student tutors. That was very helpful for me because they could teach us the various details of Indian culture and spirituality. Swami on fine day called us for an interview. I was very fortunate to sit very close to Swami, and most of the time Swami's left hand was resting on my shoulder. We were about 9 to 12 students at that time. Swami asked one of the boy, "Hey, are you sick?" That boy was having fever. Yes, Swami, he replied. Immediately, Swami created one tablet, small tablet. I was just visualizing how Swami is creating. It was emerging from like this. Then Swami asked, "If you are sick, what your parents would have done? They would have taken you to hospital. Just gave medicines. That's all. But the Divine Mother, who is having the love of 1,000 mothers, see that you are cured." When Swami was uttering this, his eyes were wet. I could see the love of 1,000 mothers in Swami's eyes. Many questions were asked to Swami. We were allowed to clear any doubts. So I also wanted to ask some questions. So the first question I asked was, Swami, because I read the Mahabharata many times, more than 25 times at that time. So I asked one question, Swami, are this Mahabharata and Ramayana really happened? Swami smiled and told, just touch my, he touched my chest and told, Mahabharata is here. So you be careful. It is always here. Then I asked Swami whether this heaven and hell, Surga and Naraka, are there really? Even for that also Swami answered the same. It is here. Before answering for that question, Swami gave a pinch on my cheek and he smiled. So that interview, I always cherish happening in that interview. Swami cleared one doubt: how to control the mind. One student asked, Swami, I don't have any concentration when I am when I am doing meditation. Swami told, don't mind. That's the secret. Let mind be a witness. Let thoughts come and go. What the traffic police do? Traffic police when come and go, come, just like the Swami was making like this. So like that, bad thoughts will come definitely. Let it come and go. When good thoughts come, we should say stop, just like a traffic police. So if this process is continued, definitely at one stage, only good thoughts will come. This is the secret of concentration, Swami told. So don't mind is the secret and mind is the bundle of thoughts. Swami used to teach us even during the session. The Jyotir Dhyana also I could learn from in the divine presence from Mataji Indra Devi. In the evening sessions, in the tutors, they also teach many things, including Soham Japam. I used to remember the daily prayers which were rendered during morning and evening every day. On every evening, we pray Swami before going to bed, just like Karatana Krudam. What we this prayers I have seen in the website of International Sai Organization. Oh Swami, the task of this day, whose burden I placed on you on this day are over. It was you who made me walk and talk and think and act as I did. I therefore place at your feet my thoughts, deeds, and words. My tasks are now over. Swami, I am coming back to you. Please receive me. This was the night prayer. In the morning, we start with this prayer. Oh Swami, I am born again from the womb of sleep. I determine to carry out all tasks of this day as offering to you, with you ever present in me, in my mind's eye. Make my words, thoughts, and deeds are pure. Let me not inflict pain on anyone. Let nobody inflict pain on me. Swami, please direct me. Please guide me on this day. This was the morning prayer. Usually we do Karagre, Vasade, Lakshmi, Samudra Vasane and all. But I still cherish the good prayers the Swami students were rendering. Actually, during this more than 1 month, I was thankful to Swami because at the end of the summer course, that was the last summer course Swami conducted for students all over India. After that, many summer camps come, but it was a specialized one. I was very fortunate. I don't know how many Janmas I should be thankful to Swami for this great opportunity. It was a turning point in my life. On the last day, Swami was emotional while talking to us. Swami told, you all should become the ambassadors of Sai. I decided on that day in my mind that my life is to Swami. After that, Swami took us to Parthi. On the way, we visited Mudanahalli. On that day, the foundation stone was laid, and I still remember the song, the bhajan, the famous bhajan, Raghupati Raghava, O Raja Rama. That was sing by one of my friend for the first time in the divine presence. Swami talked in Kannada at that time. So we stayed more than 3 days in Puttaparthi. I could take the cows from Gokulam to Swami, and Swami blessed me. When we take lunch with the Swami, Swami used to tell us, don't waste time. We were all looking towards Swami. Take food. After Brahmarpanam, Swami will nod like this. Take. And that nodding, even still, I remember. I remember always whenever I take food. It's an approval from Swami for the sattvic food which we eating. Another learning from that side is during the summer camp, the tutors were telling us, Swami, um, Swami told 5 Maha Papas. That means the first one is Himsa, killing, and the second one is adultery and theft. Third one, fourth one is eating non-vegetarian, and the fifth one is consuming drugs or any intoxication. We all should be model to keep away from these Mahapapas. We all Sai devotees, especially Balavikas gurus, should teach this uh, avoiding these Mahapapas to the Balavikas students. Now I tell one of my experience in my family. My mother, grandmother, Narayani Amma, was a great devotee. She died in 2013 as a great devotee. She used to worship Swami as Devi, Ma. I was very fortunate to be with her always many times. In 1982, she was affected by cancer. I took her to Manipal Medical College. Then she was diagnosed that she was in the fourth stage, and doctors told that she would live only for next 2 or 3 months. And they advised one surgery. My uncle, my elder brother of my mother, he was working in Delhi at that time, and we decided to make the surgery in the All India Medical Science Institute, Delhi. But before proceeding to Delhi, my grandmother wanted to have Swami's darshan. We have proceeded to Bharati. Swami, in the first day itself, Swami came to us, my grandmother, and told, Ullepo. All of them were called for interview. Swami was expressing that love of 1,000 mothers to my grandmother. She was actually weeping. Swami told all others, hey, she is having Romba devotion, Romba devotion. Swami created Vibhuti, put it in her mouth. Swami told cancer is cancelled. Don't worry, you can proceed. Swami gave Vibhuti to all. We proceeded to Delhi, and the surgery was done. Swami was telling, I will see that you are cured. And in the surgery room, after the surgery, one doctor appeared. Actually, it was a Sardarji, and he was talking in Malayalam with my grandmother. So at the same time, the actual Sardarji was coming inside, and This Sardarji went away. It was sure that Swami consoled her in the operation theatre. You won't believe she lived 32 years after that. Many even after that, we took her to Swami many times. So I can stop the greatness. See, even after the even during her period, Swami used to bless her each and every day. On one fine day, I think in 1985 or so, Swami appeared before her in white robe on 23rd November. On another day, she was telling Swami's photo, Swami, I am not able to open this medicine. Uh, Immediately, that cover of that medicine, just like that, it was gone. So even for small matters, Swami was blessing. Swami was always with her. See, when she was sick uh, on one fine day in 2005 or so, she told she wanted to visit Guruvayur. Then my mother told her, no, Amma, you are sick. She prayed the Krishna in front of the Sai Krishna in front of her. On that night, this. I don't know whether you are able to see it. The Vaka of Guruvayur. Vakacharthi is very famous. I don't know the English name for this. The Vaka. They appeared in Swami's photo and even Krishna statue, the Ganesha statue. On the next few days, it was Vibhuti, Kunkuma Varsham, Chandana Varsham. It was like that. See, totally covered Vibhuti, Kumkum. Here you can see the face, except only the face was seen. Here the Guruvayurappa was totally covered by Vibhuti. Here, see the Shri Sai photo. There are many photos. Lot of people assembled at that time in my birth house where she was living. So she was a blessed soul. Uh, she taught me the great mantra of Sai Devi Sai Ma. Mother me Madhugaida Bhakti Mahisha Prana Baharodhyami, Kelanarmi the Drumulo Janavade He Chandamundardini, Nisheshe, Direkta Bija Dhanadhi, Nitya Nishum Babahe, Shumbadum Sri Samkarashuduridam, Durge, Namastembige. She taught me that Swami is our parents. That means Mata Cha Pita Tameva. But if we call him as Amma, Mata, mother's heart melts more speedily than fathers. So Swami will run quickly towards us. If we call Saima, Saima, that was the lesson I taught from my grandmother. The puja which my grandmother was doing, it is still being continued. My mother and her younger sister. Now I'll tell my experience as after my completion of pre-degree. I proceeded for engineering in Palghat. After reaching Palghat, the first thing I did was to inquire where the Samiti was. Fortunately, it was only 2 kilometers away from my college. I was a student of NSS Engineering College, Palghat. I was very happy at that time because it's only 2 kilometers. I can even walk. And also, the great news also I could hear that Swami in 1966 came this place and did the foundation stone. On it exactly the date was 1966, 20th December. Swami came and only very few people were here, less than 50. Swami laid the foundation stone. Swami told, today is Mangalavar. Incidentally, today also Mangalavar. Today is Mangalavar. Good day. Shubhadin. Vaikunta Ekadashi, and Swami used a trowel for putting the foundation stone. We even now worship this trowel, which was used by the divine hands. So this Samiti, this Bhajan Mandir was actually started there by some of the great devotees. Even Kasturiji was coming here during that time. Late Appukutta Menon, who wrote the biography of Swami in Malayalam, is nearby this Mandir. It was Swami's will that at that time, even in 1964, this place was named as Sri Sathya Sai Nagar officially by the local panchayat. I stay here now. It is Swami's will. I could get a land here and construct a house, and my house size and it is very near to this Bhajan Mandir. We used to conduct bhajan almost all days at that, every day till this pandemic situation was started. Daily activities were there. I was actually during the college days, I was visiting this Samiti almost once in a week. On Thursday, Ramayana class was there, study circle was there. I used to conduct classes in my college. You won't believe, I was instrumental in conducting in an engineering college. More than 300 students chanted Gayatri Mantra. One of the Veda Acharya of Kerala at that time, even now he is there, Professor Vaidyanathan, and he came there and made students to chant Gayatri Mantra. So I was instrumental for that. I could do many seva activities because I was a sevadal who could get a scarf, that saffron scarf from Turkey as a special condition at the age of 15. When I talk the foundation stone laying of this Samiti, I must tell one thing. Your Satya Narayana, Satya, your youth coordinator, he belongs to his father's house. He is very about 20 kilometers away from this Samiti, this Bhajan Mandir, a place called Kongad. On the day of foundation stone laying, Swami was actually coming from that house of then IG, V.N. Rajan. And Swami was giving a satsang. It was a very remote place. Even now it is very remote. We can imagine what was the condition in 1966. On that day, one small boy was sitting in front of Swami, getting Swami's blessings. And that boy is now Sri Radhakrishnan, father of our Satya Narayana. Very blessed man. Actually, I met him 1 month after my marriage in Guruvayur for their marriage. He has a lot of experience of Swami, which you can hear from there. He was saved from a very serious illness. And as a gratitude to Swami, he and his wife, Girija Auntie, both of them dedicated their life to Swami's mission. And as a gratitude, Swami, they gave the name of Swami Satya Narayana to their son. And I am sure you all will agree that he deserved that name. He has proved that he deserves the name of Swami. At this moment, I must express my sincere gratitude to Radhakrishnan and Girija for presenting a promising youth to the Sai mission. My mission continued in Prague, but after my engineering, I had to leave this place, Palgad. Swami I was not liking to go from Palghat actually, but I had to go for my MTech. I did the MTech in NIT Surathkal. Uh, then one incident happened after my MTech. Just before completion of result itself, I could get a temporary job in Calicut. I was working there. In 1986, during Onam, we were having 10 days seva in Puttaparthi. Most of you, some of you, at least some of you are remembering those days when we were having the construction of a road towards the hilltop, Hanuman statue, where the Hanuman statue is there. It was constructed during that time. We were all engaged in the seva of building this, constructing this road. Swami used to come distributing prasadam and all. On the last day, Swami called us for an interview, created Vibhuti. Swami was very happy. I returned with a very great joy after the trip. The next day, when I reached my native in Kanjangad, I could see an interview card there. It is the interview card for my present job here in Palghat. And the date of interview was next day. I had not received any certificates because I had already one job. I didn't care. That was the reality. I immediately proceeded to my college in Mangalore. I could get the certificates, both my mark list, provisional certificate. I was having fourth rank at that time. And I rushed towards my native to proceed to Palghat for the interview the next day. In the Mangalore railway station, the train was about to move. I could get somehow in the reservation compartment. The train moved. I was sitting by the side of a window. Train proceeded. It will stop only after 1 hour in Kasaragod. And at that time, a thought came in my mind. How much percentage of marks I got? I thought of taking my pen to calculate, keeping the certificates on my lap. I just turned like this and took my pen. But before taking this pen, both the certificate pinned together just blew away from the through the window. I was not knowing what was happening. See, I could see both these papers were flying in the sky. The train was moving. Suddenly, I cried somehow. But see the importance of that moment. I couldn't remember Swami at that time. On that day morning, I came from Parthi and I couldn't remember Swami at that critical moment. I pulled the chain. The co-passengers also helped me, but the train was not stopping. 3 stations finished. Actually, I was sitting like this with a deep agony. The TTR came and consoled me, tried to console me that we will get a duplicate and all. I told her I have got interviewed next day. Then that time only I saw Swami in my ring. Then I prayed Swami, today you are testing me. Yesterday you gave me Vibhuti. Today you are testing me. When that thought came to my mind, you won't believe this. Even I can't believe even now. The train suddenly stopped. Somebody was whispering in my ears, get down. Then I got down. I was wandering. It was a bushy and marshy land. I don't know which was the place. It was raining was there. I met one old man. Since I was crying, this old man approached me and told, "Hey boy, what happened?" in Kannada. Then I told my certificates were lost. He told, "You come with me." We walked around more than 1 kilometer to a house where we met a taxi driver. In the taxi, we traveled more than 35 kilometers backwards. I was telling them where we are going. I came by train, and my certificate is lost while I was in train, and he was not listening. That old man was telling me, "Go, go, go." At last, at the side of the Netravati river, it stopped, and these people got down. They called me also. We were walking through the marshy, bushy lands. How that around more than 1 kilometer we walked. Backwaters were there. I was very tired, deadly tired. I could not walk after that. But this both this old man and this taxi driver were running. And there was a pond there, and bushes were there. I could see from a distance that this taxi driver was taking one paper and showing this to this old man and telling that they were whispering. By that time, I reached, and this taxi driver, no, this old man told, "Is this your certificate?" Yes, it was the same certificate without wetting. No, it was not wet at all. It was raining. I just prostrated, doing Pada Namaskar before him. I am sure it was Swami who came in, in the form of two persons. They dropped me in the bus stand, and I came to my house and told all this miracle to my mother. And on the same night, I started my journey to Palgad. Next day, I attended the interview. And in the interview, I was the only qualified person. I was selected for this post. Till now, this is my 33 years completed. Now I am working as the head of civil engineering department in my institute. It is a government institute, central government, and a lot of opportunities came after that for me to get a job outside India, but I didn't accept it because I want to add transformation here. Not only that, Swami has given this job. Why should I leave this? So there were many tests during my job in my, even now it is there, but I depend my Swami. In my family also, actually, my mother and father, actually, father died in 2019. We were having lot of problems. It was not a smooth journey. I must tell about my family. I got married in 1991. The marriage was held in Guruvayur, and it was blessed by Swami, because at that time Guruvayur there were very heavy rush. More than 300 marriages were there on that day, but we could get one hall, and it happened to be the Sai Bhajan Mandir in Guruvayur. The marriage was attended by most of the dignitaries of our organization, and it was just like a Satsangh sadhana camp. Many of the viewers here, they could attend my marriage. I got my wife Geeta. She was, though she is from Palghar, she is actually brought up in Chennai. At Raj College, she studied. Even now, her brother is there in Chennai now. You just say, I was just wondering, Swami made me to call Geeta because I started chanting Geeta at the age of 7. Now I daily call Gita Gita several times. Uh, I don't know how I can express my gratitude to my wife, an ideal wife. We could have our first daughter in 1992 on the Avatar Declaration Day, October 20. After that, in 1997, my son was born, Sai Shyam. Sai Preeti was my daughter. For both these children, Swami gave the Annaprasham in Parthi. My daughter is an alumni of Anantapur College. She could perform several times before Swami. She is a lead singer, very good lead singer. Even now she is performing. She is married to a boy from our organization itself, and he is the district coordinator of Palgad now. He is also a great Sai devotee, and one Samiti is functioning in his house. So Swami was blessing me like anything. I don't know how many times how many Janmas I was showing my gratitude to my Swami. There are many other stories. Uh, I think I can tell two examples for my Balvikas Gurus, which is my favorite wing of our organization. Um, I used to tell all the Balvikas the first lesson, Mother is God, Father is God, Mother Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava. On one occasion, uh, I was taking a parenting class. One parent approached me during the class. Sir, can I spare 2 minutes? I allowed him. He was telling that a story. A small girl was with him. He was telling, my daughter is my guru. My daughter is my guru. He used to come to his house. On that day, she touched his feet. This man suddenly got up and shouted, "Are you not knowing that I will wake up only at 9 o'clock?" With me for the last 6 months. And that lady, actually, she was doing Padmanamaka. I told, no, don't do this. She told, this man was telling, my wife is my treasure. I won't let her go from me now. So that was a very good scene, and I could appreciate his readiness to come forward, uh, forgetting his mistakes. In my 50 years journey, I have a lot of incidents like this to tell. But one thing is sure, Swami is always with me, each and every moment. Every day I feel this. Swami gives some intuitions. So at this moment, my sincere prayer is, Swami, I don't need any fame and name and fame and all. Swami, give me opportunities. Make me an instrument, a good instrument in your hand. That's the only prayer. I surrender at the lotus feet of my beloved Saima. I just sing one line of one bhajan. Maranam vareyum nintirunamam mama jeevan kakane bhagavane sharanam sharanam bhagavane sharanagata valsala bhagavane. For the Balvikas gurus, I still cherish the old rally song, the second rally song. हम साई गुरुकुल के छात्र है कल के शूर सिपाही साई भक्ति से शक्ति पाकर जीवन ज्योति जलाई जीवन ज्योति जलाई जीवन ज्योति जलाई जीवन ज्योति जलाई Let Swami bless all of us for this Shivan Jyoti Jalaane ke liye. Let Swami bless all of us to merge with him through the activities of the Divine Organization which he started in 1961 and officially in 1965. Praying Loka Samasta Sugino Bhavantu. And I express once more deep regards and gratitude to Satyanarayanan and Suresh Chandra sir, Shri Chandrasekhar sir, Mukundan sir, and all those who are behind this divine satsang. Thank you once more. Sairam, Jai Sairam.
Sairam, uncle. Sairam. So it was indeed a great, enthralling experiences shared by you. The title was the Divine Sai Shield, but it was Divine Sai Feast for us. So we could enjoy the experiences that you had shared, which made us feel so close, which made us feel the experiences that you had already experienced. We could just narrate, we could just relate to the experiences that you were saying with us. So thank you so much for that particular all the incidents that you were saying to us, uncle. Thank you so much. And before we sum up, I don't want to exactly sum up the entire session, but I would like to just say a few takeaways, just one or two takeaways, best takeaways. And before we go into that, we have a couple of questions. I think there is some issues going on, I mean the network issues going on. So till then, I'll just try to summarize the key points that you had already mentioned to us. Can you hear us, uncle? Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah. So before we go into the summary, uncle, so I thought we'll just take a couple of questions we have received in the YouTube. So we'll just take two questions and we'll just quickly go to the summary, and we'll wind up, uncle. So the first question is, as a best past Balvikas awardee, what is your advice to today's Balvika students and youth?
Uh, Today's Balavika students, actually, they should be a role model wherever they are, in whatever field they work. They must be role models and ambassadors of Sai. Whether they will be Sai devotee, whether they will perform work in Sai organization, no, that's not a concern. They must be the ambassadors of Swami, which Swami wants always. Wherever they go, they must be the good. They must see the goodness in others. They must serve others. Love all, serve all. Sairam.
Thank you, uncle. Thank you so much. So it was a best crisp answer to the question. And this is often many of us have this question. So how to love Swami? How to develop faith on Swami?
I told you, no, the experience. So actually, we used to carry many of the past in our life. Swami used to tell how to express this love. What's the real way of expressing love? We all tell love all, serve all, help our, hurt never, and all. But what's the method? Very beautifully, Swami was telling the only method was forget and forgive. 2F. Always remember the 2F. First, forget what we should forget. The all that cases or the difficulties which was put by others, we should forget. We should always forgive others and forget the past. We should have a learning from the past, definitely. But we should not carry the past and going on uttering the same thing and thinking on that, taking revenge. Actually, in the Balvikas, there is a topic called Titiksha. Titiksha, Swami was beautifully explaining. Even though you are able to do some, take some revenge, if you can give pardon to others, that is Sidiksha actually. So my answer for your question is, you should have that forget and forgive attitude for loving anybody.
Sure.
So create this attitude, forget and forgive attitude in our life. I think even in our organization, if we create this attitude in our samitis, in our district level or state level, many of the problems would have been solved. This forget and forgive, but we won't do this. We should be the role models for all these things. So
Sure.
I advise to forget and forgive. That's the only way to love Swami, to love all, to serve all. Sairam.
Sairam, uncle. Uncle, just on the spot question, which you were just answering to, we are trying to we are trying our level best to forgive and forget, but at some point of time, there is some bad past that is pricking us, which does not allow us to go take the forget the past, or it just tells us to be in that particular situation, and we get used to remember that particular incident on and on when we go through it. So how do we overcome from that? How do we it is easy for us to say forget and forgive, but how do we overcome from that forget
Yes.
and
Only way is to do good deeds, good work. See, Swami used to tell, do namasmaran. Actually, in Malayalam, there is a saying, there is a beautiful song which I used to teach my Balvika students. ചിന്തയിലടിഞ്ഞൊരഴുക്കുകൾ ആയിരം ആറ്റിൽ കുളിച്ചാലും പോവില്ല ഒരിക്കലവൻ നാമം ലയിച്ചു ചൊന്നാൽ അകതാരിൽ ശുദ്ധത വന്നിടും പരമാനന്ദം തന്നിടും. Actually, the meaning is, if you do namasmarana daily, continuously, it can spoil all your bad thoughts. Definitely. And Swami was telling that, why the main source is thoughts, taking revenge, or thinking ill of others, actually talking ill of others. The main thing is thoughts, bad thoughts. How to remove that bad thoughts? Only through namasmaran and good work or good deeds. You must engage yourself in good activities, doing good to others, doing some good work. Or even for youth, the best work is Balvikas. Just teach at least one student. Definitely you will be blessed. And Balvikas is definitely is a shield, for divine shield for all of us.
sure, uncle, sure.
Only by making you to only by making you to get engaged in some good activities, you can escape from these bad thoughts or bad deeds. Because idle mind is devil's workshop. You know that.
Correct.
So we cannot keep our mind always idle also. So we should keep doing some good work. There are hundreds of thousands of good work in and around us. We can find opportunities, and Sayus definitely they are finding. But even after doing all these seva, the so-called seva work, it may not be the actual seva. The so-called seva work, we still keep some bad past in our mind and take revenge on others. Why? That means we don't have the unflinching faith in our beloved Swami. If we believe strongly that the other person also is the embodiment of Sai, we don't do it. We must see Sai in all. Sai in we must see Sai, see good, be good, and do good. Swami used to say that. See Swami in others. What is the definition of Sai? Swami used to say, see always inside. See always inside. That is Sai. So we must see the good in others. That is a method. But the easiest method is namasmarana. It will wipe away all your bad thoughts. That's what I feel, and that's what I used to enjoy in my life. Sadhana is the only method doing good deeds. That does not mean that you should be a Sai devotee.
Okay.
Whatever good work you do, and it can definitely lead you escape from these bad thoughts.
Sure. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much. It was indeed a eye opener for me, at least. Indeed. Thank you, Uncle. And uh, and now I'll just quickly summarize two, three takeaways, or just summary of what all you said. Just two, three, without taking much time. So it was from the beginning. What I could feel is it was unflinching faith that you had on Bhagwan and your family had on Bhagwan, that you could bear the loss of your brothers and the wife in that tragedy. So that was really a unflinching faith that you and your complete family had. And it was blessing that you were selected for the summer course out of 500 students who had written the exam, and it was due to your intense prayer you were paid for it and be allowed for the summer course, although you went uh, second second of the start. So when you asked about Ramayana and Mahabharata, when you were asked about it, whether it happened really, you received a pinch on your cheek slimmingly, and he said it is there actually. So whatever you had, I mean, whatever you were practicing in your life, Swami asked it in your question paper, and you were able to answer it with the meaning and everything. So that was really a Sai incident actually in your life. And whatever you said about your grandmother, the incident of your grandmother, cancer is cancelled. Swami will take care. It was really a moving incident for all of us. Uncle. And also
Actually, Satya.
Yeah, Uncle.
Satya, there were many other incidents which I could not tell now.
I understand.
We will see some other opportunity.
Yeah, sure, Uncle, sure. So also you were just explaining about when one student asked how to control the mind while doing meditation. Swami told, let all the thoughts come and go, and be with the witness of your to your meditation. Don't mind the mind. It was great to hear. I mean, you learned Jyoti Dana from Bhagwan himself. So it was indeed a great pleasure for all of us to hear that incident also. And also it was a great pleasure hearing that you joined Balvikas in the years in your 7th age, and also you were able to take Balvikas as a guru to 100 students in the age of 15 itself. So that was also a great inspiration for all of us. And now you are serving after even though you have got many opportunities in your career, you stick to one point, you stick to one place, and you took a firm decision that I am going to serve Swami. I'm going to serve in Swami's mission. So why should I go for opportunities where Swami is with me? So that unflinching faith and that unflinching trust on Swami is really great motivation for all of us, and especially for the youths. And also in the last message that the prayer you told, we'll have to take up the opportunities. So there are many opportunities in the organization and in the mission, but we are missing out the opportunities, and we'll have to somehow take the opportunities and serve for Bhagwan's divine mission. So the all the incidents that you had shared with us really is interesting and very much motivating for us, Uncle. So with this small note, I would like to extremely thank you on behalf of Chennai Metro West for sparing so much time for us and sharing your divine experiences with Bhagwan on the topic, the Divine Sai Shield. So thank you so much, Uncle. And let us now conclude the session with Samasta Loka, Om Shanti and Jai Bolo Bhagwan. समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।